Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to speak about connecting to higher intelligence, to universal intelligence, to universal consciousness. I want to speak about really going deep into the self and revealing your intuition, because I believe that higher intelligence is about intuition, okay? It is not necessarily about finding the answer step by step with logic. It's more likely going into the intuitive feminine state and getting to actually flow with the things that are coming into your life, okay? Now, before starting, I want to mention the fact that if you are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to be part of my spiritual podcast called Consciously Awakening, feel free to send me a message. And if you wish to work with me and get to know yourself in a more spiritual way, feel free to also send me a message. Now, higher intelligence. Back in 2014, when I had my spiritual awakening, I really had a massive shift in consciousness. And then I realized that anything was possible. Okay, I really opened my consciousness and it was really blossoming into a new state. A state where I found deeper answers about reality, a state where I found deeper answers about myself. And I realized that it was so beautiful. And I realized that human consciousness has the power to actually awaken itself into a new state. Okay? Now, if we want to connect to universal intelligence, we gotta look within ourselves for answers. Okay? We gotta dig deep into the rabbit hole and getting to actually step into the process of evolution, getting to step into the process of looking deep within ourselves, getting to step into the process of deprogramming and unlearning what is not serving us, okay? I realized that in connecting to higher intelligence, I had to unlearn things about myself. I had to unlearn what was no longer serving me, okay? So it's about really going deep within the self and finding the secret there. How do we do this? Well, we do this by silencing the mind. We do this by connecting with the Atman or the higher self. We do this with nutrition, maybe. We do this with silence, okay? So whenever you are going deep within yourself, you realize that love is actually a powerful tool for you to actually manifest what you want, okay? So when you look deep within yourself and when you find peace within yourself, you realize that there are so many secrets within your own consciousness, okay? When you look within yourself, you realize that you already have everything that you need. You already have the universe right inside of your own self, okay? So the first thing, if you want to actually connect to higher intelligence, is look within yourself and see what happens, because I believe that human potential and human consciousness really has the power to go beyond what we have been taught so far, okay? And we have thought that maybe reality is material, which is not, okay? We have been taught that we had to go to high school and college in order to get a job, which is something that we don't necessarily have to, okay? We have been taught so many things that may be true or maybe not, but when we question the things for our own individual self and when we question the things with our own consciousness, we realize that the secret is within. Now, the second tip in order for you to actually connect to universal intelligence is question, okay? I realized that I had to question myself. I had to question how my consciousness works. I had to question my belief system. I had to question what my potential was, okay? And really, when you place a question into the universe, you will also get an answer, okay? So when you question, you receive answers, okay? So it's about really getting to really dig deeper into the rabbit hole, dig deeper into your own consciousness and getting to actually find the secret there, okay? So when you question, you also receive answers. And what is there to question? The question would be, and what is there to question is, who are you really? And what is your purpose here? What is your potential? How does reality work? What is the law of attraction, maybe? What are the laws of the universe, okay? What is your way of expressing yourself, okay? So you realize that you already have the answers within yourself, You already have the answers within yourself. All that you gotta do is learn to actually follow your own guidance and listen to your intuition. Okay, so the second advice, if you want to connect to higher intelligence, is question. Okay, question yourself and question life. Because if we live in, and I see this within myself lately, that I have been stagnating a bit more. And of course, it's okay to relax, it's okay to be in that static state of consciousness, but it's also okay to actually wake up and create more. It's okay to wake up and fulfill your life's mission. It's okay to wake up and really unleash your potential into the world, you know. So it's about really finding the balance and getting to actually trust yourself in the process. And this is actually the third advice. If you really want to connect to higher intelligence, you gotta trust the universe. How do we trust the universe? We trust ourselves, actually, guys. Okay, if we want to trust the universe, we trust ourselves. Okay, so when you trust the universe, you also realize that the universe is actually working ahead of you, and the universe is placing things ahead of you. The universe is actually solving problems for you ahead of yourself. All that you gotta do is actually learn to connect to that higher intelligence. All that you gotta do is learn to connect to that higher being, to your spirit, to your consciousness, in order to trust the process. Okay, so I realized that when I trust, I cannot go wrong. Okay, so when I trust, I cannot go wrong. And if I trust with my heart, if I trust with my being, if I trust with my consciousness, then I cannot go wrong. So yes, we as humans, we really have the power to awaken. And really right now on the planet, more and more individuals are actually awakening to their new potential. They're actually awakening into a higher state of consciousness. They're actually awakening to love, to peace, to harmony. And really, I have seen that anything is actually possible. You can actually be anything that you desire. You have that gift to be anything that you desire. You have free will. You give yourself the freedom necessary in order for you to be yourself. And this is actually the fourth tip, is give yourself the freedom necessary. Give yourself the freedom necessary, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be complete. You deserve to be in your best state of consciousness. So it's about self-love. If you really want to connect to that higher source of consciousness, you gotta give yourself the freedom and time and space necessary. Okay, because I believe that it's not necessarily about hard work, it's more likely about vibrational alignment, in getting to actually connect to the spirit, to the consciousness, to that intelligence. Okay, so yeah guys, realize that the secret is within yourself. The secret is within yourself. And when you look at yourself honestly, and when you respect yourself, and when you accept yourself, and when you embrace yourself, you will see magic happen. Okay, so again, human consciousness really has the power to awaken, and we have the power to actually step into a higher state of consciousness. All that we gotta do is actually allow things to happen. We don't have to force anything to happen. All that we gotta do is actually allow it to happen for ourselves. Guys, this is how to connect from my perspective to higher intelligence. Realize that everything is working for you. Nothing is against you. Even the most negative experiences, they are not against you. They are only lessons. And when you actually connect to that wisdom of yours, you get to actually see that there is a highly intelligent universe actually working for you. Guys, thank you for watching, and this was my perspective on how to connect to higher intelligence. I love you so much, much peace, and see ya on what is coming up next. I love you.